Well, and Peter, that reminds me of the old Ricky Williams trade when Mike Ditka with the Saints gave up his entire draft plus the first round of the following year to get Ricky Williams. And at a time when we believe that the NFL has evolved beyond that, where it's a passing league with quarterbacks and receivers getting all the money, it makes it more stunning.
That makes this shocking. Yeah.
Right. But it tells you that I think they plan to use him all over the place. He'll be part of the short passing game. He'll be a weapon like a Deebo Samuel. You won't need to put Deebo Samuel in the backfield this year down the stretch and compromise his $25 million per year plus in salary. He can stay at receiver and not run between the tackles and risk getting injured. And it's important to point out because Christian McCaffrey has gotten dragged the past couple of years. He appeared in only 3 games in 2020 due to injury, 7 in 2021 due to injury, and people criticize him for it. Folks, it's the nature of the position, and you're going to get hurt. That's how it works. Rashad Penny, just days before he broke his leg in a game for the Seahawks, said, as an NFL player, I'm getting hit by guys that are 300 pounds. Safeties are tackling at my knees. It's not easy to stay healthy. I thank God when I come out of the game every day now. I'm thankful I'm healthy. I know what it is to be a football player. And it's a higher level of that when you're a running back. You are rushing into 2 walls of large human beings. Those who are trying to block for you, those who are trying to hit you from every angle, at every level of your body. You're going to get hurt, which makes it even more of a gamble for the 49ers because Christian McCaffrey is more likely than not, Peter, going to get injured. He's 3 years older than he was when he started 16 games and had his 1,000-yard season. He's been banged up since then. He's had 3 different injuries he's appeared on the report with in 2022, shin, rib, and thigh. It's just a matter of time. Pick a body part. It's going to show up at some point on a running back injury report. That's where the 49ers are really going all in and really hoping against hope that they can get healthy Christian McCaffrey for the rest of this year, all of next year, and then after that, they see where they are. If I was going to make that bet, I'd say they're not going to get that. That's what makes this so gutsy. And I don't want to say it was wrong because history may prove it right, but I think we're more likely to be talking about, yet again, 49ers in desperation mode, step on a rake and do something stupid and make it harder for themselves to win.
Mike, you know what just occurred to me, and I just looked it up right now because I thought it was that case? You know, probably the greatest running back of all time. Well, we'll argue about this for a long time, but in my opinion, the greatest running back of all time is Jim Brown. Jim Brown played 9 years for the Cleveland Browns from 1957 to 1965. He won 3 MVPs. He won 8 rushing titles. He's pretty darn good. Here's the amazing thing about Jim Brown. He never missed a game due to injury in 9 years. And he played like he was in the roller derby every game. Excuse me. I think one of the things that says is that he was 230 pounds, or whatever he was, getting tackled by guys who weighed 230 pounds and 250 pounds, maybe max in some cases. Now, there were some bigger guys, but it was a smaller game then. Now, Christian McCaffrey, who works like a banshee in the offseason to stay healthy, and to stay upright. It's so hard to do it because you're right. The people on defense are so much bigger. But it's always amazed me that when you look at runners from 3 generations ago, you see them, they play all the time. They didn't miss many games. And that's one thing. But the second thing is, I will bet, Mike, that Kyle Shanahan going forward, and I look, Christian McCaffrey will, I heard this morning that he will be at practice today in San Francisco. So what that says to me is, oh, hey, take your time, clean out your apartment or your house in Carolina. See you on Tuesday. No. I think they might try to use him on Sunday in an important game against Kansas City. Now, this is not a game. I say it's an important game. It's important for the overall standings, but obviously it's not an NFC game, so it counts a little bit less in the standings. But I'm sure that Kyle Shanahan understands that this game so often is about seeding and about winning your division and all that. So he's not giving up any game. I bet he has a little package for Christian McCaffrey on Sunday.
Yeah, I saw reports last night suggesting it would be a red zone type of a situation for McCaffrey, but that's why you do the deal on Thursday night when no one else is looking, and the Rams are on a bye week, so they don't even have a game this weekend. They were the other team that was trying to get him, but they didn't have the ammunition to make it happen. And if I'm McCaffrey, I'm picking the 49ers over the Rams anyway, if I have any say in this, and he's a big enough of a star player with enough of a financial burden that comes with him to have some leverage. If he doesn't want to be there, that's going to be a factor in whether I want him. I want the 49ers over the Rams because the 49ers have an offensive line that, especially when they get Trent Williams back, will be very, very good. The Rams are still trying to figure out a combination and trying to keep guys healthy. They just lost Joe Noteboom for the year. Andrew Whitworth is gone, and he's not coming back. If I'm McCaffrey, I'm saying give me the 49ers over the Rams. But again, it's a risk for the 49ers. It is a calculated risk. I'd love to be able to psychoanalyze and or hypnotize Kyle Shanahan and get to the bottom of whether or not he felt motivated to do it because of the memory of blowing the Super Bowl to the Kansas City Chiefs and how hard it is to get back there and everything they've been doing to try to grind their way there. And, you know, we've been so worried about quarterback, maybe we just need a game-breaking running back. But it could blow up in their faces. And if it does, I don't know, is it the death blow for John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan? Time will tell. It just depends upon how much they get out of McCaffrey. But you have to accept the very real possibility he is going to get injured. And there's no damn thing anyone can do about it. And this is a team, Peter, that has injury issues right now. And anytime a team has a rash of injury issues, I say, is there something more than just bad luck? Is there something about how they're practicing, how they're eating, how they're training, their flexibility, their rest? Is there something that is making these players more likely to get injured? Because every week you see guys get twisted up into knots and they pop right up. And sometimes they don't. And so that's another issue for the 49ers as this thing goes forward. But I agree with you. They're going to put him on the field right away. We'll see what he can do. And will he make a difference in a wide-open NFC West? We shall see. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.